What am I now, you ask? Just a human who's lost her voice. Metaphors speak for themselves. What am I now, you ask? Just a human who's lost her voice. Not the best idea I have ever had. Metaphors speak for themselves.
Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. That's not true. That's a lie. I had an extreme point of frustration today, and I'm still mad about it. It's okay. I will survive. Probably. If I don't give myself, you know, an aneurysm from frustration. Anyway. Speaking of aneurysms from frustration, Lohen is on the banner, and we don't have quite enough Primo Gems to do 2 pulls for him, but actually, wait a second, hold on. Oh no, we can. But I would prefer to not dig into these. Let me turn off my face. These things right here. The Masterless Star Glitter, I think it's called. Anyway. Oh yeah, by the way. My okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm being silly. So we got a few things to do before we pull for Lohen. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing 2 10 pulls for him. I am not that enamored of him. That said, I could probably use a cryo main DPS that isn't locked to freeze or superconduct. And by that, I mean a cryo DPS that does melt. That's pretty much it. My current cryo main DPS that does melt is Ganyu. So hopefully you can see how that might be a problem. I guess... Wait, is from... I can't remember... I'm pretty sure from either Fremine or Chongyun can be used on field. But why would you want to? There are not a lot of 4 stars that are good as main DPS. And those 2, they are not part of that. Alright, please follow me to the arena then. Alright, diminished 7th arpeggio. When you learn your scales and your arpeggios. Alright. Oh, sorry. Are you ready? Let us begin. Alright then, the finalist is about to take the stage.
Please appreciate my sincerity.
Easy modo. Oh. Oh, gosh darn it. Just a little late. Easy modo. Okay. She's a bit faster than the dog, which... Oh, dang it. Oops. Which, if I could have started with her, that would have been good, because my default is to be a little bit fast on the uptake with the parries. As anyone who watched my Where Winds Meet stream would know. Well, that was fairly easy, but the challenge is going to come when when the burst doesn't regenerate automatically. So we gotta be skillful about this. All right, let us begin. Wait, she has a vision. So this whole thing about, oh, it's just like the one where the tournament where nobody was allowed a vision, that was a lie.
Appreciate my sincerity. Please hold for just a moment. Forgive my prior inconsideration. Vanquish must please remain seated. Forgive my prior inconsideration. Apologies.
I'm not sure that actually attacking is gonna do anything, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't remove enough of the bar to be all that relevant unless... What? How did I take damage if it was an effective parry?
Pardon me. Forgive my discourtesy.
I guess she damages through the parry.
Please hold for just a moment. Forgive my prior inconsideration.
Okay, this is not going well.
Please remain seated. Vanquish must please remain seated. Forgive my
Try again. All right. See if we can't, you know, not fail.
The banquet is nearing its end. Join
And you gotta. You gotta unparry and then reparry in the correct timing with the combos.
Pardon me.
Which I didn't do there, but I still managed to parry enough. Easy mode though. Oh, dang it. I thought that would be enough. Well, we still managed to beat her within the time limit. I didn't get the whole multi-parry thing. It was... And the timing also was an issue. Several times, because if you release the parry too late, then you can't re-parry. There's a cooldown. So, yes, that was my bad. It was a lack of skill on my end. Let's see, do we have enough? Not quite. Actually, ha ha! Actually, we will have enough once we do the test runs. I considered pulling for Mawika, but I think I'm gonna for Mawika C2, which is very nice. But I think I'd rather have Lohen. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. So we can probably just, you know, go fast. Because we basically have infinite, what's it called? Phlogiston. Alright, so we collected all we needed to collect.
Let's hope you'll put up a good tell me what you see. Cool. This world will be frozen.
Don't be scared. Light up the blazing sun.
Yes, you are.
Easy peony.
Rev the engine.
Entity has timed out and disappeared. Oh, that's the... for the energy.
Time to say hello. Don't get frostbite.
You can continue trying this character out or leave the stage. I will leave the stage because I want to try Lohen before I pull for him. I don't even know how Lohen is supposed to work because it's... Lohen is a high-frequency cryo damage dealer who further boosts his own damage through his teammates' damage. After casting his elemental skill, Lohen enters the Master Stroke mode. In this state, his normal charge and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that cannot be overridden by other elemental infusions. Hitting enemies with normal or charge attacks grants joy. Joy can be consumed to unleash Etched in Bone and Soul, dealing multiple instances of cryo damage. While in the Master Stroke mode, when nearby party members deal damage, Lohen gains Will to Win, which increases the damage dealt by a special elemental skill, Etched into Bone and Soul. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what I was saying. By casting his Elemental Burst, Lohen consumes all Will to Win stacks to deal multiple instances of cryo damage. Damage of this Elemental Burst increases based on the amount of Will to Win consumed. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why? Okay. They really know who they're with the female player bases. Oi oi oi. Ozzy ozzy ozzy. Oi oi oi. He and Wanderer both
You had your chance. Now's your chance. I won't.
are both made for a particular audience. I'll tell you that. Explain it that way. All right. And it is time. It is time to see if we're going to be seeing that a lot. All right, so yeah, we need 420, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we get him. He's got to come really, really early, obviously. I don't even know. I mean, do I have C6 Mika? I might. I mean, obviously, I have C6 Jungling and C6 Bennett. But hey, that's more Masterless Star Glitter. Alright, here we go. Last pull for Lohen. Okay. So we don't get him. That's fine. We will stick to Ganyu for the burn melt. Jungling. I'm gonna see how many constellations Mika has. I don't ever use Mika though, so it's fine. Yeah, 6 more, and we get we'll be able to get ourselves a. I don't have C6 Barbara. Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's never on the banner. How am I supposed to get her when she's never on the banner? We are at C0 Mika. Crazy. Also, oh, no, we got C1 Charlotte. I thought we were at C0. Oh, well. Okay, we're good with the other one. Well, except for Kaeya, but that's to be that is understandable. Yeah. C0 Mika, C1 Charlotte. Not ideal. Anyway. Oh yeah, you may have noticed I replaced Kuki Shinobu. That's because we got max friendship with her. Now, the only other one we have to get max friendship with is Aoife, and I... Well, other than the people that are on the team. And I am not trying to do that. I know Aoife is apparently good with Electrocharge, but... We're trying to build friendship with Nicole. We're trying to build friendship with Brune. So where We need somebody who does both electro and hydro. That's not how this game works. Anyway, but in addition to Lohen's release, no, that's not it. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. He also has a story quest. Some believe that the title of knight is a reflection of one's merit and glory, while the knight's blade is where their strength and conviction reside. Others have expressed the opinion that glory is but a hollow name and conviction, nothing more than idle talk, as they believe that raw power is the only thing that can protect what matters. When a mere mortal catches a glimpse of power capable of rewriting fate itself, should they prostrate themselves in resignation or stand tall in defiance? The shadows of yore stir once more, and there is no escape from the imminent reckoning. Okay, Mr. Edgelord. Let's see what you got. A knight's merit. The knights are busy preparing for an award ceremony in front of the Favonius Cathedral Plaza. Yeah. Misclicked. Oh, we're gonna have to do the Spiral Abyss soon. Probably this Friday, right? I mean, we could do it Monday, but I think maybe. I don't know when it resets, but I'd rather do it Friday.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person. This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
An award ceremony?
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins. But, in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight?
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
It's fine. It's been so long anyway.
Besides, isn't this ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
I mean, to be fair, we were kind of instrumental in the night's success. Just saying, but yeah, no, you might actually have a point there.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, him? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Youngest captain? Whose record? What record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Dialuk. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I'm guessing he won't make any face.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Oh, we're playing name games, are we? You're up, Paimon.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen... Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight? Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are fading, Paimon.
This guy's just hard to sum up!
I mean, to be fair, we've only met him a couple of times.
Gonna be
So,
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
really?
How's that even slightly associated with him?
Maybe a bit of sarcasm?
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here.
Is there something you need from me?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Gacha. What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe? Maybe he wants to sneak out for a drink.
Paimon can't say she doesn't proud.
My suspicion is that Lohen, like most sociopaths, is actually extraordinarily friendly and outgoing and very good at making a good impression. Let's go see him, just in case. Talk to you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
No one knows what it's like to be the sad man. No, wait, no. To be hated. Oh, wait. To be the sad man behind blue eyes. No, the bad man. The sad man, the bad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated.
Any questions?
To be faded.
Are you even listening?
Okay, no objections.
Lohen.
Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster.
Hey, get back here. What is it with you young people?
Did a millennial write
When I
this?
first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you... I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
So, is that why you borrowed Varka's name? To summon us here?
I was troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Wait, there's a We didn't even meet up with Barca until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nocry either.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom. The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
Oh my gosh. He represents so much corruption in knighthood that was going on. Oh my goodness. What kind of custom is that? What kind of friend are you talking about?
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon.
I receive an allowance for
Gotta stop.
special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use.
There was a
shoot.
shoot.
To a friend.
So there was a movie about
Always do with another friend.
the guy who choreographed the fight scene of the Trial of the Seven in Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The previous fight scene that he had choreographed, it was a movie about this accusation. Adam, I think his name is Adam Driver. The guy from the Star Wars sequel. He was in it. I think Matt Damon was in it. But it was based off of a historical accusation, and an interesting. To this day, no one's sure who, whether the accusation was genuine or not. There's a lot of evidence that it was false, and part of the evidence was the fact that the knight's wife, who made this accusation, had the knight's previous wife. So the knight whose wife made the accusation, his previous wife, he had pressured her to make another accusation along those lines against another knight, and so he was not a good guy. The movie portrays him as a good guy. The movie's like, yeah, no, the accusation was genuine, blah, blah, blah. But no, he was not a good guy. And, yeah, it's just, well, anyway. What about those problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Setting aside whether we're doing this for a friend or a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
Adorno, the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away.
Oh boy.
All over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent.
But yeah, there was a lot of corruption in the knighthood. There was the knightly ideals strong, but yeah, I mean that's.
You aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Vargas campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it. I'll tag along for the ride.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dorman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
Oh gosh. The friendships, the... I mean, don't get me wrong, there were a lot of knights who actually held the ideals, you know. It wasn't nearly as corrupt as George R. R. Martin makes it seem. And actually, in a lot of ways, that was kind of a bit of a problem, because when World War I came along, a lot of noble families still had the concept of the noblesse oblige. You know, they weren't trying to be cowards or anything like that. They were like, yeah, hey, it's our duty to be out there. And
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
a lot of them were just ended.
Have fallen into some pit somewhere. What with how long it's taken you to come see me?
Ah, you poor.
Like, you know, the whole, like, Vietnam thing, right, where
Burying.
you had politically connected people and being able to, like, escape the draft. And it would... Likely, they could have done that in World War I, and I'm sure that some did. But overwhelmingly, a lot of noble houses, their sons were like, it's my duty to go off and fight. And like I said, that ended a lot of noble family lines. Oh wait, sorry. That's right, this is a story quest, so it's voice acted. That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
And so we can tell just from that there was
And his guide?
that while corruption did exist in the knighthood and was very resistant to
Very night. The same one that resolved
efforts to root it out.
incident.
In the flesh, sir. That's me.
Oh, he didn't just resolve that incident. He helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. He played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition.
Anyway,
Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, is it your doing?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Just like Mora.
I promised you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Oh, right. The team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think about where I was.
Plan.
Drugging the wine one night in advance.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo.
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training grounds.
Sure the device captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
That's not great.
Vigilance.
That's not actually great. You can't.
A company captain needs to pay
Oh,
attention.
anyway. Your job is to build them up. not to protect them from all danger. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the events of World War One, where so many noble families were ended because of the concept.
For what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
While infiltrating the enemy camp, Lohen will use his special dagger techniques to complete his mission. Anyway, the fact that the noblesse oblige was so commonly adhered to in during World War One kind of goes to show that while there was corruption in the knighthood in Europe, it did not. And of course, I mean, obviously there were times when it waxed and waned, right? But it was not quite as widespread as a certain fantasy author would have you believe. There were, in fact, quite a few true knights. His elemental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration-specific abilities. Additionally, the target that Lohen has locked onto will receive a special mark. When using his elemental skill, Lohen will throw a dagger at the targeted foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit, while elite enemies will be frozen. This elemental skill has 2 uses. In addition, you will be able to use an elemental burst after 2 opponents have been hit by Lohen's elemental skill. When using this elemental burst, Lohen will launch a surprise attack on a nearby locked-on target and defeat all nearby enemies at once. I should also point out that, like, there's this idea of... Oops. That's what... Easy Molotov. Okay. Okay, he did. Where was I going with this? Darn it. Excuse you? Did not switch targets fast enough. That's annoying. Anyway, the idea of what counted as chivalric, what counted as honorable, it was not like one set idea. So you might, you know, hear about a knight.
There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands. Where'd he even come from anyway? He must messing with the
so you hear about, like, people using what some might consider to be dishonorable tactics, right? But it just comes down to... Come on. There we go.
Much quieter.
To different ideas of what is honorable. You know? I mean, is it honorable to let all of your soldiers die just because you don't want to engage in an ambush? Some would say, yeah, that's, you know, you don't want to be doing the sneak attacks.
Those meddling knights. Will they ever use...
Okay, I thought you needed to freeze them first, but it turns out I just wasn't close enough that first time. Anyway, but yeah, like...
Just a joke. Friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know?
And that's something else that's been used to
Expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain...
idea about that. Plus, like, daggers, for example, were kind of the most common knightly weapons, because how else are you gonna actually kill your opponent who's also in full plate armor?
Let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Add 1 bottle of salt.
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
3 bottles of... Why? What is going on?
Spices to finish things off.
Add it all, sprinkle it all. I don't have a choice. Oh my goodness. Again, like,
Is how you grill me.
female fan base.
Here, would you
So-
like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Salt, pepper, spices, salt.
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement?
That's torture. And again, like,
That makes us friends from now on.
is torture honorable?
Between friends,
Depends on who you ask.
you understand? So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
Like, my goodness, that is quite a manipulation of the resume. You didn't somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry. Someone called the Richter of Solnari, I believe.
Yeah, that guy.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Barca talk about that?
There's nothing to tell. I was with the Grandmaster when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Hyman.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow, weak,
Powerless. Mortal.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He wields abyssal power far beyond our imagination.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
but he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Oh, that is not a good line of thought, Lohen.
Well, I haven't seen this Richter of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Allow Adorno to finish his work. Okay.
Full throttle!
Ah! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno! Hey now! No rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go. Today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Ooh, this is great!
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit? Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
Are you alright? I've never seen you this exhausted, even after a fight. Even after a fight.
The one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
You get used to it. Such is the life of an adventurer.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know? Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
You seem a bit disappointed, but this is our actual daily routine.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but that thing hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now, you can finally relax.
Paimon, causing pain is his version of relaxing.
Any sort of daily routine. There's the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
Knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Monsters? What, are the Knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years!
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
Piece of cake.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Or perhaps another test subject?
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
Patrol is boring. Combat is not. But at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'd prefer to, be actively stopping that. And then, it's like, hey, here, you have the opportunity to actively stop any dangers. And it's like, oh, gosh, really? You gotta do that? No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded.
No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late. It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them already.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon? Lohen?
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style. Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Ha! Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your...
You were an old man
benevolent knight.
in a...
Wait, what?
in something...
Even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
An old man in a profession where men die young.
That's Varka's problem.
And it's true with knights.
Eric's only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler, Paimon, and take care, benevolent knight.
No one knows what it's like to be hated.
Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Ursa? Eric?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might.
Bear the Drake. Okay.
Were founded. Our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
A Fatui Harbinger? You don't mean...
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So there was someone else pulling the strings?
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
Transcendent power, huh? Like the kind of thing that someone who's thinking about his own mortality and his own weakness might be thinking about acquiring for himself. The former inspector of the Knights. So what's his relationship with D-Luke?
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Krepus, who paid the ultimate price. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
They may have gotten away with it. They may have gotten away with it for a time. But they've all paid the price for their sins now. Oh, goodness, my brain, sorry.
To live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
To be hated. to be faded, to telling only lies, but my dream.
Left behind isn't so easily understood.
Interesting. So Alice did it?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
You've used it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess. However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot. You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Why are you...
Yeah, I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and his guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Friends, I'm sure.
Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
Hmm?
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of his basic...
Actually...
Besides,
oh my
I'm
gosh.
trying to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
Oh my gosh.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore.
He's got a great design, but you can definitely tell he's not gonna be playable.
I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. But let's get started, old man.
But my dreams,
For an elite foe in your...
Don't get cocky, kid.
they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He was in that one?
Fancy name for a chumped up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
No
It is kind of interesting that Lohen relies so heavily on his teammates in
test subject.
No need.
in mechanics.
Are you sure?
Yet in the
I
story,
think my memories will
just
use anything
yeah.
we're fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes? Come on. Show me the right here of Solnari, as you remember him.
No. Are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Yes, this is a bit of an issue. You're going down, like, literally the same path he was. Except, you know, without love.
You really get that much stronger? Rise to the slaughter.
Futile. Well, it's your turn to feel afraid.
The moonlight.
Crazy.
Am I supposed to wait for the bar to fill up? No. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, the bigger bar. That's when his teammates are do damage off field. Is the bigger bar for his burst?
This memory. Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
Yeah, why would you think that it's a good idea? Cause he's got, like, he's corrupted by the abyss. Wasn't this the exact problem that we had the last time?
Wake up! Lohen!
But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be.
I'm fine.
I've
That's all. But
only lonely. My love is vengeance.
blow, didn't you?
It's never free.
Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Does seem like a pretty good song for Lohen, right? Or maybe for what was his name? The Raihiro Sonari guy.
Just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
He doesn't like losing.
Problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself?
Well, yeah. Did you
hear of Solnari set him off again?
Again?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor Eric collaborated with the doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power.
See, this is the problem.
One
This is
of
the
their
problem.
test subjects.
Oh.
By the doctor?
Ew. Could he be just like Kole?
Fortunately, the knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
Oh, Theodore and Lohen.
heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
Raynman. That's right. The battle against Raynman may have deepened his obsession instead.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah. Teamwork is OP, though. That's what... You know what I'm saying? You saw right through us, didn't you? Nothing gets past you. Experience!
Old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet. Ignoring his methods...
Speaking of, I need to be a bit more careful about my eyes. Doing that whole look away for 30 seconds thing.
Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Maybe. Sucrose? What's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this?
Teamwork is overpowered and thus friendship is overpowered. Thus, yes, power of friendship.
Mr.
So.
Arno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No. It's not the elemental energy we usually encounter, and it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain. I think maybe there was...
He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
I think the experiments didn't...
I'm just reporting my findings.
Had a bit
Shouldn't accuse
going
my
on.
companions of anything untoward, not without evidence.
There was a little bit of experimentation going on before they were rescued.
Many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders, not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Yep.
We'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
That's Lohen. He left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Well, much as I would like to do that, it's getting a little bit late for me. I need to head to bed sooner rather than later. So, anyway. That's gonna have to be a to-be-continued situation. So, no Lohen, no constellations for Mika. Oh well. We built up a little bit of pity, and we'll be pulling for Sandrone in about 3 weeks. But for now, I'm gonna call it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later. Hard hands.